Yeah, when all of the other YouTubers were telling you guys to wait for backed, they were telling you guys about Bitcoin ETFs, they were telling you guys about fucking security tokens and all that bullshit. When I was telling you guys the opposite. And guess what? In 2019, just last year, when all of the bigger tubers, right, were talking shit about HEX, what was I doing? The opposite. And guess what? HEX is at 110x. I'm getting to a bigger point. Woo!
Crypto lifestyle, baby.
Welcome back to yet another video, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know me, maybe the Hexians or the PulseChain fanatics out there, I just want to briefly just reintroduce myself. So some of the public actually call me the original HEX OG, right? And you guys are probably saying, what the hell? I've never seen this guy before in my life. Well, let me tell you why. So about what, the year 2019, when HEX was now coming out, it was an extremely unpopular topic and unethical from those who are known, right? We're talking about these influencers like this shithead over here, Sunny Decree, where I don't even know where the hell he is today. He fell off the map. And Tone Vase, right? I was against the Bitcoin traders. And as you can see right here, this video came out in December 7th, 2019. My video was not only the first video to speak about HEX in a positive way, but to defend HEX. And by the way, this is when Richard Hart was not even known by many, people who watch YouTube, right? From subscribers and viewers, the community. He was not known, right? But I seen the truth in him. And I told everybody, as you saw in the intro, that, all the YouTubers were against it, talking shit about it, saying that it was a scam. And I did the opposite, and I invested. Not only that, I targeted this shithead over here, Sunny Decree, and pretty much ripped him apart. It was like if Richard Hart was in a fight, and he was being, like ganged up on by Sunny Decree and Tone Vase, and then I came out of nowhere with a jump kick to the back of Sunny Decree and put them in their place, right? That's what I did over there.
You guys ready for the real shit now? Sunny D has a very similar channel or business model. He leaves his Bitcoin address in the description box of his videos, makes money off of his subscribers from trading fees as they gamble on futures exchanges. Of course, he has to come to the aid or support Tone's stance on this. They serve the same agenda with their Bitcoin trading channels. It truly is a shame that Richard Hart is portrayed by some CNN YouTubers out there as some random dude who's seeking to create a scam coin. But before we get into those details, I want to puke right now. He offers paid dinners with himself. Paid dinners with this guy. Who the f does this guy think he is? Warren Buffett or something? I can't even stand this guy's voice, let alone I gotta pay him to eat dinner with me while hearing him chew food and talk to me? I'll pass and go.
So once again, guys, this was a very unpopular opinion from myself, because everybody was against him. All of the top tubers were against him, okay? As you can see right here where my thumbnail is, that's Sunny Decree, that's Tone Vase, that's that chick, and this is shithead Elio Trades as well. I fucked them all up. So do check out that video. It's a really badass video. It's from cool edits. And many people do call me one of the original HEX OGs. Alright, guys? So that's a little bit about myself, and I kept on preaching about that, right? So yeah, just to bring you guys up to date who I am, there you go. Now in this video, we're going to talk about, is Richard Hart going to repeat history from a guy like myself who called this way back in 2019 before anybody knew who Richard Hart was, right? For the majority of the people did, right? Am I having this foresight come to fruition once again? Well, when we look at the environment right now with the markets, and you guys know that's well documented, right here, the markets are pretty damn brutal, right? Now, back then, if you check the charts in December of 2019, we're in some bad times as well, right? It was a bear market, and Richard Hart came out with HEX. And HEX, well, we know what that did. That was exponential gains. Well, is history going to repeat itself again? Is Richard Hart going to launch PulseChain and PulseX in these harsh environments where we're in a bear market right now? And is this project actually going to show us the similar gains as HEX over time? Well, that's left to be seen, but I feel as though, if you did it once, you could do it again, right? So let's get right to it, guys. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the copies, or the world's biggest airdrop in history, like Mr. Hart likes to refer to it. But before we do, I just want to show you guys a few things. So as you can see right here, my PulseChain freaking tokens is about 489k. I put 50k into it, man. I should have probably went a little bit harder. And as you can see right here, my PulseX tokens is over 1 million. So that's 1.5 million, give or take. So 1,571,000. I'm invested. Did this back in July. and this one also in July in two amounts in DAI cryptocurrency, which is a stable coin. And as we come lower down here, this was my investment with the actual PulseX, and there's the date once again. So I mean, I've always been invested, just been focusing on other things, but I think right now this deserves some of my attention and also your attention, because this man has proven himself even in harsh environments, meaning the markets. Okay, this literally is setting itself up to do what he did before, and I feel as though it's worth it, right? People want to talk about how to make money in the bear market, how to do this, how to do that. Well, if you got some of this already, I think you're in a very good spot, and you're not going to really be fazed by the bear market. But hey, you know, we'll see what happens. All right, so let's get to it. Now, this is the actual test net, and I wanted to show you guys this because you could probably get familiar with what you're seeing here. So you're seeing PulseX on PulseChain. This is the pairing. Obviously, that's going to have a pairing of that. USDC of PulseChain again. One would believe USDC, that's one of the leading stablecoins out there. That could be a pool as well, so on and so forth, and so on it goes. But once again, this video is about the copies. Now, listen, this is not an airdrop in the sense of you're getting PulseChain airdrop to you, although Ethereum holders are, but it's really a fraction of that. This is actually unique because what could happen here now is, let's just say you're holding, I don't know, $5,000 worth of USDC, $2,000 worth of USDT, and other ERC20 tokens that you believe in. Like maybe some of you guys got ApeCoin like myself. Maybe some of you guys got Sand, which is Sandbox Metaverse like myself. Or I don't know, whatever you're into that's on the Ethereum blockchain or network, Richard Hart is actually going to give you a copy of that, but on the Pulse side. Meaning, if you got USDC, you're now going to have something like a PUSDC. So if you had 5,000 USDC, that now means when you plug in into your MetaMask, like at the top of your MetaMask, when you go there and you add network, you add PulseChain there, you're going to see, right, magically appear freaking 5,000 PUSDC that could be used in the PulseChain network. So, you know, everyone's talking about the price prediction for PulseChain and PulseX, which is great and everything. Like, that is going to be really good. But I feel as though there's a huge opportunity in this airdrop or in the copy section as well that, you know, people are talking about, but they're mainly focused on the price prediction for PulseChain, which is, I'm all for that too. But this is massive in itself. So essentially, you could pretty much just double your damn fucking wealth. Right? You could double your wealth. Now, I don't know if that's going to equate to what the price is on Ethereum in the Pulse network, meaning that how, you know, let's give an example of ApeCoin. ApeCoin is trading at what, $8.50, give or take. Now, is that going to be $8.50 worth on the Pulse side? I don't know, but what I do know is it's still free shit. It's still free shit. And you can't tell me in these current market conditions, you can use, even if it's fucking $10, bro. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, let's obviously hope it's going to be what that real value is on the Ethereum side. But even if it isn't, it's still free and you're going to own that. Now, it doesn't really end there, but let me just show you guys what I'm saying here. As I open up this MetaMask wallet, you know, USDC, nothing, USDT, nothing, Ape, nothing, blah, blah, blah. Other side deeds, which is the NFTs as well, and the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, which I own as well. I own a Mutant Ape and a Bored Ape. I will also have the copies of that. As long as you have this in your MetaMask wallet though, or, you know, a wallet that you own the private keys. Maybe you guys use Ledger, or maybe you use, I don't know, SafePal wallet or whatever wallet, Trust wallet. As long as you own the private keys, you'll be able to get this. Now, I do have an account on a centralized exchange where I pay my employees. I just took a bunch of crypto off of there and I put it into MetaMask, because then what would happen is, you know, that like Binance or whatever centralized exchange you use, they would then get the actual copies, all right? And you don't want that. You want to own it. So if you own any ERC20 tokens on a centralized exchange, get that shit off, put it into your MetaMask, and you know, when the time comes, you'll be able, just like how you add all these other networks, like I got Moonbeam, Polygon, Moonriver, and Binance Smart Chain, you would be able to add network and add PulseChain to your MetaMask as well. Okay, and then once you do that, you'll be able to see the actual copies over there, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is not limited to the ERC20 cryptocurrencies. You could also do this with the NFTs, and rumor does have it that Mr. Hart will be launching some sort of NFT marketplace as well. So if you do own the copies of, say, like for example me, Bored Ape Yacht Club, you could probably sell that there too. So this is badass. This is badass. This is unlike anything we've seen before, and you know, we shouldn't really expect less from this guy, from Richard Hart, because I mean, this guy's just on another level, bro. This guy's on another level, straight up. You know, so yeah. So to reiterate what I just said once again, guys, if you own any ERC20 tokens that you value on an exchange, get it off onto your MetaMask, because, you know, I was going to say something. Maybe you're holding a bunch of other shitcoins and you want to get rid of the shitcoins as well. That's ERC20. But guess what? You're about to get that shit doubled. So the same is true for your shitcoins that you got in your MetaMask. And the same is true for the ERC20 tokens that you value. You're going to get double of that. All right, guys? So, you know, like it or not, yeah, you're going to get double no matter if those tokens are valuable to you or not. Right? Because some tokens people want to just get rid of that they don't care of. But there are some tokens that people would love to have the double value as well. All right. So again, it's not an airdrop in the sense of you're getting PulseChain or PulseX, right? You're getting a duplicate or a copy of that actual ERC20 token, but on the PulseChain side. Now, for Ethereum holders, I believe it's something like 1 Ethereum, you're going to get 1 PulseChain or 1 PulseX or whatever, right? It's 1 for 1. So people will be like, oh, well, that don't make no sense. Well, it's actually great to protect the price like that. Because if you actually were to give you 1 Ethereum dollar value worth of the PulseChain, then too many people is going to have a shit ton of these tokens out there, and then we could see some seller pressure. All right, guys. One thing I want to bring to your attention, if you missed out on the sacrifice phase and you think it's the end all be all, well, you got 2 opportunities here. Once it goes live, you could go buy it up from the actual, PulseX exchange. And there's a bunch of other strategies involved there that people are going to implement. I could probably make some future videos on how you guys could go about your strategy when it goes live as well. But if you did miss out on the sacrifice, you could come on over here to freepulse.io. This was made from a community member, and you will be getting Pulse every hour, 1 Pulse every hour. So do come over to the website and check it out on your own time. Read carefully, make sure it is freepulse.io. And also you could, just buy it up from the exchange. Apparently it's going to start at 0. Okay, so, whoever, the earlier you buy it, the best price you should get. All right, guys? So I hope this video finds you well. I hope this makes sense coming from what people call me one of the, if not the original HEX OG. Thank you very much. But, it's up to you guys to decide. You have to have foresight in this space. And I feel as though history is about to repeat itself once again with Richard Hart. And just the way, where the market is right now, it's exactly where it was in terms of sentiment, in terms of, everything being dumped when HEX came out. So, I don't believe in coincidences, but I think we're going to see this happen once again, guys. And this could be my next 100x in 2022. As you guys know, I've been hitting 100x every single year I've been in crypto, even in bear markets. And I feel as though this is going to be the one for me in 2022, along with the Metropolitans, right? And that's my own project. All right, guys, so that's all I have for y'all. Do check out my next videos. I will be covering more about this due to popular demand, due to people constantly asking me to make videos. And I think it's worth your while too. I think it's worth your attention. I think it's worth your money if I was you, not financial advice. But if I were you, this is something I would definitely strongly consider, especially with this guy's track record and his smarts. All right, guys, there you have it. And until the next one, you're on your own. Later.